What's going on, fellow dragons, and welcome to the 11th episode of YouTuber Revolution Wrestling. YRW is live for its 11th installment this season, and we continue on down the road to WrestleMania. This is the show before WrestleMania, as WrestleMania will be next week on February 26th, which will mark the finale of Season 1 as we get ready to move over on to 2K26. Which I will begin playing on March 6th, because I got one of the versions of the game that allows 1 week early access. However, despite having the game a week early, I will probably have to be putting this series on hiatus for probably a little bit, because I'd have to download and create characters and arenas again. But right now, let's focus on this episode, and I don't have it on Legend difficulty. No. I should have done that first before I started streaming this episode. But we're going anyways. Alright, so what is going on here on today's show? Well, for today's show, we are going to continue to have qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. We will be having 8 participants in that match. A few names have actually already been selected for that match, and we had 2 names already qualify for that match last episode during the special War Games episode, with that huge War Games match. And we're going to have even more of those qualifying matches, but this time there's going to be more participants in these qualifying matches. So everybody has a huge opportunity. They either have to make the most of this opportunity, or they're gonna lose it. If you want to go to WrestleMania, you better make the most of this opportunity. Yes. Wait, hold on. Do I want elimination on or off? I'll just leave it off. We'll leave that off for now, at least. Let's give them one of these. The computers never really use the tables anyways. But we'll just leave it there anyway, just in case. Right, what do we... Who do we want? You know what, yes. And then... Yeah. And you know what? For those that don't qualify from these matches, I guess I could have all of them in a battle royal. Yeah. I was considering that. Now I guess I've made that decision. For all the characters that don't qualify, I will put them into a battle royal at WrestleMania. There's not really a specific name for the battle royal. It's just a battle royal WrestleMania, and I was trying to change one of the payback abilities of the characters, but the match is starting. So here we go, first qualifying match for this episode. And we have Donkey Kong. There's not even a trampoline there, he just bounced on air. And I believe the last time that we saw Donkey Kong this season, he made a surprise appearance in the Royal Rumble. I was wanting to say that he made a surprise debut, but I've had him on the roster in previous games. Much like this guy. Peter Griffin. The former pro gaming champion with a huge opportunity he could go to WrestleMania and win Money in the Bank to claim his first world title in this series. But to get there, he must go through Donkey Kong and 2 other opponents. However, he must watch out for this guy. Springtrap could possibly be one of the most dangerous competitors in this match. He is ruthless. He is maniacal. And he's gonna do anything, whatever it takes, to ensure that his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match is secure. And he takes that briefcase and becomes champion. And here is Steve. This is the actual Minecraft Steve. And I can't remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure that Steve has been a former pro gaming champion in this series. So he has a huge opportunity here if he can qualify for Money in the Bank and then go on to win that match. We gotta get through this qualifying match first as we are underway. As Steve is going after Peter Griffin, and well, Donkey Kong first went after Springtrap, and now he's going after Steve and hits the fall away slam. And now Peter Griffin from the apron with a bit of a shoulder block to Steve, who looks to steal this match right away here, but on even a 1 count now. Peter looking to catch Steve off guard here, but Steve manages to kick out as Springtrap went to break up the pin. And now, oh my goodness, one hand! Donkey Kong just tossed Springtrap and a gorilla press slam to Steve, but gets taken down with a back suplex. And now Peter Griffin hits the Alabama slam, and Steve has brought out a trash can, whilst Donkey Kong just took out Donkey Kong with the trash can and Peter Griffin. Also, hey Cinder, welcome to the stream. This is the 11th episode of my wrestling game series. As Steve just powerbombs Peter Griffin onto the barricade. Meanwhile, oh my goodness! That was almost like a Spanish fly by Donkey Kong. And then a splash to boot into the pin, but Springtrap kicks out at 1. As Steve continues to brawl, Steve and Peter Griffin continue to brawl outside of the ring. And Peter Griffin takes down Steve with the shoulder block from the top rope, and Donkey Kong also hits Springtrap with a spear. And now Peter Griffin hits the knee strike. That bicycle knee. As he just hits Steve with a shovel. Meanwhile, Springtrap and Donkey Kong are still going at it in the ring here now. And for a clothesline from the apron. And now Peter Griffin with the high cross to Donkey Kong. Looking for the win, but Steve breaks it up immediately. And now, oh, hits the Diamond Clash. I thought he was about to hit him with a pile driver. And now, oh my goodness, a Diamond Cutter onto the hockey stick. But Springtrap immediately breaks up the pin, and now a barbed wire bat to the face of Steve. Oh, and now tried to take out Springtrap, but gets caught with a DDT. And Steve for the drop kick, but Donkey Kong didn't fall. Now he does. Take it out with a clothesline. Now Springtrap going after the barbed wire bat. Just whacked Donkey Kong on the top of his head with the barbed wire bat. Now goes after Peter Griffin. I told you Springtrap was going to be a dangerous competitor in this match. As Donkey Kong was looking for something, but was dodged, and oh man, what a cross body by Springtrap, and now just a scoop power slam. Now wait, Peter Griffin on the pin, and Peter Griffin has qualified for Money in the Bank. And Springtrap was too busy dealing with Minecraft Steve to break up that pin. I knew I should have replaced the table with something else because they never use it. It's only the table matches that they use the tables. It's always the table matches that they only use them. And then what we saw there earlier, that was crazy. The Diamond Cutter on that hockey stick at one point in the match. Peter Griffin headed to WrestleMania. He qualifies for Money in the Bank. But who else will join him? We'll just have to see. I can imagine one day comes Family Guy edition. Oh man. You know what? Since I mentioned tables, I think it's time to get the tables. Well, it's not going to be a regular table match this time around. Because we are going to have an elimination style table match. You know what, let's switch things up a little bit with this one here. Wait, why am I in control? I'm not playing this match. There's no way to remove that basketball. Right? And there we go. Into our second match. Our second qualifying match. I still feel a bit stuffy. I should have cleared my nose out earlier before starting this stream. Sorry about that. Anyways, Shaquille O'Neal is out here. Yes, this is not a create a wrestler. This is an actual DLC character in the game. From the basketball court to the wrestling ring. One of the most famous names in basketball. Did you hear that, guys? Shaq just asked, are you not entertained? It would be interesting to see him in the Money in the Bank ladder match. But first, to get there, he must qualify. And he's going to have his work cut out for him here. Because, honestly, very appropriate timing to promote Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime. Huggy Wuggy is entering into this match. Look at him. What an intimidating sight. Man, I need to catch up on playing all the earlier chapters of Poppy Playtime. Whenever I can get around to them, I think I would start streaming with chapter 3. Yeah, I would be skipping over chapter 2 because I was gonna do a video on that, but I never did. I only ever recorded a video, and Then I later deleted that footage because it was taking up space on my computer. So I'm having to skip that chapter because then my reactions would not be very realistic. They would feel more forced because I know everything that's going to happen in that chapter. So that's why I will have to start at chapter 3 when I start streaming that game again. Anyway, New Jack is out here. One of the most dangerous pro wrestlers of all time. We haven't seen him since Christmas Chaos, when he competed in that brutal championship match against Dan TDM. And I really thought we were about to have New Jack as the YRW champion on numerous occasions. And here's the final participant for this match. It is Freddy Frostbear. One of the many variants of the Freddy Fazbear. I'm not going to do the joke, guys. I'm not going to do the hard. That one doesn't count. That one didn't count. Anyways, the match is now underway. And remember, this tables match is under elimination rules. So that means 3 competitors in this match have to go through a table in order for one of them to qualify. Usually, this would be one fall to a finish. However, the elimination stipulation is on. So that means when one of these competitors goes through a table, they are eliminated. And that continues until three of them are eliminated, and we have one winner as Freddy Frostbear just hit Huggy with a light tube as he was taking apart the announce table. And now New Jack goes through the table. New Jack has already been eliminated. Right out of the gate. We have our first elimination of this match. And I don't think New Jack will be happy about that. As Freddy Frostbear has now started to brawl with Shaquille, and Huggy with a dive through the ropes, taking them both down. And a bulldog by Shaq. Honestly, Shaquille O'Neal could be the odds-on favorite to win this one. Or more rather, many people's pick in this match. As Huggy just slams down Freddy Frostbear. And tries to go for the table. And oh my goodness! Frostbear over the top of the ropes. Taking down Shaquille O'Neal. And now sends him into the steps. And a leg drop onto the arm. As Huggy now brings out another table. Setting it up in the ring. And, well, I was about to ask if these two are working together, but the table was just knocked over, and now Freddy Frostbear brings in another table. They seem to understand the rules of the match, as Huggy had a submission. But now Shaquille O'Neal looking for a power bomb. But fought out of it. Now, oh my goodness, the belly to belly. Freddy Frostbear fought out of that power bomb position that he found himself stuck in. And now Huggy Wuggy tried to went for a power bomb, pump a power bomb to the table, but Shaquille fought out of it, and now up in the power slam position, and Shaquille has been eliminated. And a leg drop to Huggy, and I think a number of fans are disappointed with what happened earlier. I'm pretty sure everybody was pulling for Shaquille O'Neal to win. And now Freddy Frostbear into the table, and a pop-up powerbomb lands this time. And Huggy Wuggy is going to WrestleMania, as he has secured his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And things are going to be very interesting when we get to that match at WrestleMania. Because if you guys didn't catch the first two qualifying matches in the last episode, Leatherface is in that match. And now we can only wonder just what is gonna happen when he meets Huggy in that match. Nothing good, I assume. But we will find out when we get to that match next week. And now on to the next match. And I'm actually going to play this one. I wonder why there's no false count anywhere on this. You know what? How about this one? Oops. Wait. Hang on, I'm gonna go clear my nose out real quick. Alright, I'm back. I'm just a little silent at the moment because I'm just chewing gum. I guess I probably didn't have to mute my microphone if I was if I was going to the bathroom to clean my nose out, but it's whatever. Right. What are we going to do next? Do I have Granny? Well, for this game, no, I don't have a custom character of Granny, and as for the actual game itself, I I do not have the game Granny. I never really thought to search for a character. But I have at least one character from that series that you watch. They've already qualified for that match. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Alright, who else? We're not going to have Shrek in this match because because I received word that he's actually going to be using his rematch clause for the Pro Gaming Championship at WrestleMania. I've actually changed my mind on what character I want to play as. Don't have it either. I just only saw a video about it. I might have seen a few. Hey, look, Cinder, it's you. Yeah, I have characters of us for this game. Where's my character? There he is. Hmm. Do I want to do that? No. Hold on a moment. Hmm. No, that's too silly. No. You know what? Screw it. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. I think this is going to be the last qualifying match for Money in the Bank. And we have a rusty Hell in a Cell that will be surrounding the ring. And here he is. A former YRW champion, I believe. It's PewDiePie, who was also only the second ever Extreme Division champion in this series. A title that he won years ago, back in 2K18. And I don't remember correctly, but I think PewDiePie is probably actually a former Money in the Bank winner himself. And he has another opportunity to do it again. as we have Glamrock Freddy out here now. The last appearance I could remember from him was the 8th episode that went sort of horribly wrong. And it had to be split into 2 parts. Episode 8 and 8.5. And this was always the one character in my series I actually can't remember if he actually was a former YRW champion or if he was one of the characters that could never win the big one. Or am I thinking of that wrong? Because it might have been where he couldn't win the big one, and then he won the big one at some point. I just don't remember because it's difficult for me to keep track of this series. Well, if you want to talk about former champions, we have Wildcat, the former Extreme Division champion. Now looking to make the now looking for an opportunity at the world title. If he's able to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Although he doesn't have much luck with ladder matches. That was proven in one episode. And here we have Baldy. Straight out of his own schoolhouse of Baldy's Basics. Even a match would be easy. Thank you for that. And here we go. Wildcat went after Baldy, but he was paying no attention to him there. Glamrock Freddy went for what seemed to be the pump handle, but it was reversed and Wildcat misses. That's springboarded out. A German suplex to Glamrock Freddy. But kicks out immediately. Wildcat not messing around in this match. And now off the second rope with a drop kick, and the ref is already down. As Baldy gets sent flying out of the ring. The referee got caught in the chaos, and the ref is already knocked down, not even 2 minutes into this match. And there's a huge back suplex to Glamrock Freddy, and now PewDiePie fighting out of whatever Wildcat was going for. Baldy with a cutter from the top. And now PewDiePie gets sent to the outside. But they're still surrounded by those towering walls of that menacing structure as Baldy gets bounced off the side of the cage as Wildcat brings out a trash can. And is that a basketball? Wildcat with a basketball, a guitar, and he's brought out an urn. Wildcat bringing out every weapon possible. But then just gets sandwiched in between everybody else, and now throws PewDiePie back into the ring. And what is that on the ground? Oh! A guitar to the face of PewDiePie. And now he's got the urn. Oh my goodness! Just smashed it over the head of Baldy, and that just busted him open. A huge bicycle kick there. As Wildcat sets his sights on the table. And now, oh, it looked like he was going to try for a superplex to the table. And now goes to run at him, but it was reversed, and Baldy runs at him, but Wildcat avoids disaster as well. Now he's trying to set up something with a trash can on the table. We've seen this before. Baldy looking to put him through that table. But it's reversed, and now PewDiePie was just managed to kick out at 2. Baldy and Wildcat weren't able to see what was going on to break up that pin on time, but Baldy now in the pin, and he manages to kick out of it. Now, Freddy's calling for a double team, and it's a double DDT. And Baldy's just super kicking everybody. And now, PewDiePie was trying for the suplex, but gets reversed, and Glamrock Freddy tried to hit him with the table. And now what is this? Oh, just slams down PewDiePie. And now, front panel backbreaker by Glamrock Freddy. Now what is this? He hits him with the Glam Slam! The Wildcat breaks up the pin. So he gets taken out with a gut wrench. Suplex type maneuver. Now Baldy trying to steal it there. With PewDiePie breaking it up at 1. And he hit him with the brass knuckles, but Wildcat's got the nail cover 2x4. And he just threw it in the face of Glamrock Freddy. And now dodges out of the way as PewDiePie was looking for someone there. Now, oh, he bounces off the table. And a basketball to Baldy. And now, Destroyer into the can! Wildcat with a Destroyer right on that trash can. But the can wasn't flattened. The trash can has somehow kept its shape, and now a spear through the side of the cage. PewDiePie just went through the cage. Thanks to Wildcat now. Trying to send Freddy outside the ring. And now the Glam Rock driver. The Wildcat was there to break up the cover. And PewDiePie gonna hit an attitude adjustment. But the pin is breaking up once again. Now both of them sent out of the ring, and now Baldy went for a submission hold. And then Freddy tried to hit Baldy with that table. But Baldy sent out onto the apron. Now PewDiePie goes outside the ring. Wildcat takes down Baldy. What did Glamrock Freddy just do to him there? It's a big ending. What an immediate kick out. And now, oh. Now PewDiePie and Wildcat go back to battle. Now what the heck was that? Now PewDiePie went for, I think that might have been a Famouser, but just gets power bombed instead. Now went for the low blow on Wildcat. But it was avoided, and now Baldy went for another attack there, but again, Wildcat avoids it. And now setting up the table again. As everybody is fighting on the outside now. Baldy into the steps. Now all four of these competitors fighting on one side of the cell. Outside of the ring. And Baldy's getting hit with super kicks and Now Wildcat going around. To join this brawl. And he's going to send PewDiePie outside the cell. And now Glamrock Freddy goes outside the cell. Now I think everybody has left the confines of the cell. And oh man. PewDiePie and Baldy, they were starting to brawl on the side of the cage there. And I remember the last one or two Hell in a Cell matches that we've had in this season. It never ends well when these guys go outside of the cell and then proceed to climb to the top. As PewDiePie is finally climbing up the side of the cage. And now Wildcat gonna hit that Tyler driver to Glamrock. And Spinebuster down to PewDiePie. As Baldy is now on his way. And he gets a Spinebuster. And a TKO by PewDiePie. And I think I can see one of the panels beginning to sag a little bit. A huge belly-to-belly throw to Freddy. And now, oh no! Guys, we might want to move. I don't know where Baldy's gonna land. Oh man! Falls through the announce table to our left. And the bro fist to Freddy. No, oh no. PewDiePie just went first. He was going for the power bomb on Wildcat, with Wildcat avoiding disaster there. And now went for a move. And it was just a chase up there. And a TKO out of the spear. Wildcat taken out with a spear. And now they've climbed down and they're brawling down below. As Freddy is now climbing back up. And now goes to run it. Wildcat at the destroyer. Wildcat lands another destroyer. And a slam. And I think the cage might have given way, but I'm not falling through. And now Wildcat went for something there, but burst into the reverse DDT. And now PewDiePie, oh no, no, not again! Oh, I thought Baldy was gonna fly through our table. But I just heard the collision with, I just heard a collision with the floor, and Baldy just missed our table, and now Tyler Driver at the top. Now PewDiePie. Just reversing anything that Wildcat throws at him. And gets power bombed. On top of the cage. And now I can see the other panels sag. PewDiePie went for a Brofist, I believe it now! That Destroyer, once again. On the top of the cell. And that was basically a super kick to the face there. And I think Glamrock Freddy was going for what might have been a Glam Slam. But Wildcat just fought out of it, and now a little attitude adjustment there. Spinning Scoop Slam, no! Now PewDiePie, suplex side slam, and they broke through! They just broke through the cage! Goes for that pin, but able to avoid it. Or was able to break it up. What the heck is my super finish right now? Oh. I don't have time for that. There's Wildcat with the Tyler Driver! I think he landed on the basketball! He landed on that basketball! And PewDiePie just throws Wildcat outside the ring. Now the attitude adjustment, but Wildcat is there. Wildcat doing everything to save this match. And for another kick. Takes him down. And now that Tyler Driver. But PewDiePie just took out Glamrock Freddy, and that was a huge mistake. As Wildcat steals the win from both of them. And Wildcat has qualified for Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. Unbelievable. Also, I was trying to use that table, but it just didn't work. The CPU didn't want to do anything fun. And then right there, even though that camera work was terrible, right there, I thought Baldy was gonna come flying through our table. Then I thought this was going to be it right here. But Wildcat managed to make the save, and then right here, the Tyler driver to Baldy. I believe Glamrock Freddy was about to break up that pin, but takes the last spot in that ladder match. And now we proceed to our... Hold on, what? Oh man, not again. I'm getting word that there's another brawl going on backstage. Well, don't just keep the audience sitting here. Get a camera back there. Finally, we've gotten a camera in the backstage area, and now it seems that some bad blood has spilled over in the backstage area, as SMG4 and SMG3 have gotten into a brawl in the parking garage. Oh man. First we had Finn and Luna getting into a brawl outside of the arena in the last episode, and now this. And now, oh gosh. SMG3 just tossing Luke into the windshield of a car, and then just hurled a cone at him. Now he's got the stop sign to wait. Luke trying to fight back here. Lands the Hurricane Rana. Oh. And now... Oh man, Luke thrown into another car again. But now takes him down with a drop kick. And now where's Where's he going? Oh, he was waiting for him. Throwing a garbage can at him. And now just slams him onto it. Just slamming Luke onto the trash can. And just had a chair thrown at him, and now he's slammed. A tombstone slam. He landed on that chair, but look at Luke trying to fight back still. Can we get somebody back there to separate these two before this gets really bad? As now SMG3 gets sent into the table, and now suplex through the table that he set up. And a steel chair. Luke with the steel chair now. Look at this. The cowardly tactic. SMG3 running away. And now they find themselves on the catwalk. And now SMG3 escapes whatever Luke was trying to do. And they've broken the railing on the side. And now, oh gosh. I thought no! Oh my gosh! Luke has just been sent plummeting through a stage light. And SMG3 loves it, but now, wait. Luke just got up from that. Now, I have no idea what he was going for there, but it was reversed. And these two are just fighting on this batch of equipment here. And just had a kendo stick thrown. Luke had a kendo stick thrown at him. And now where's SMG3 going? As Luke is trying to follow him, and oh, he was trying to ambush him with the stop sign. But Luke was ready. He said something, and now they find themselves back out in the parking garage. And now, wait, reversal is SMG3 goes into the car. And a half and half suplex onto the asphalt. And I need to ask, just why couldn't these guys have just waited until they were in a sanctioned match to settle this feud. As we have as Luke is just getting battered with the traffic cone, and now, oh my gosh, the Psycho Cutter. But Luke still has fight left in him. And now they're just going back and forth here with the Irish whip. Went for the super kick, but it was avoided. And now, oh no! Through the window! SMG3 just drove Luke face first through the window of the car. Oh man, brutal. Now hits another one of those rolling elbows as he has some nasty plans still for his rival. Now, oh no, come on, don't do that! Oh my gosh. The trunk right onto the back of SMG4's neck. But Luke is still fighting. As he takes him down with a clothesline. Went for something that, oh, come on! A low blow. And now he tossed him into the ambulance out in the parking lot. He's trying to close him. He's trying to put him into the back of that ambulance. Like as if this is an ambulance match. Well now, oh, I thought Luke was gonna throw. I thought Luke was about to throw SMG3 into the back of the ambulance. But instead just sends him down the parking lot. And it seems that SMG3 insists that he must put Luke into the back of that ambulance. This is no ambulance match. And now what the? Was that powder? Powder into the eyes. Luke has been blinded. He can't see. And now, oh gosh. Just slamming the door right into him. As he is still trying to put him into the back of that ambulance, and he lawn darts him into it. once again trying to close those doors and put him into it. And yet again, it does not work. And now, the Psycho Cutter again. And once again puts him into the ambulance. As if to say, you are going in the back of this ambulance. And finally, he manages to shut him into the ambulance. And now he's acting as if he's won this battle. And again with the Psycho Cutter onto the ground. What? He's continuing to punish him. Was that not enough for him? And now these guys are just engaging in a fist fight on the top of the ambulance. And just gets dropped with that rolling elbow, and now right on top of the ambulance. And now he's gonna try to, no! Oh my gosh! He just threw him off the top. Somebody has got to get back there and stop this. But yet again, Luke is still trying to fight here. Just what exactly is he made out of? And now, oh, come on! For the fourth time! Onto the ground, and now look at this! Counting his own pinfall! And I think now he's done. Oh man, what a handful of despicable acts by SMG3. Is SMG4 even going to make it to WrestleMania after that? He was thrown through a stage light and then put through a car window and thrown off the top of the ambulance and hit with 4 Psycho Cutters onto the concrete asphalt. How the heck is he going to even recover from this? As SMG3 has just sent out a devastating message to his rival. I don't believe this. But now, we must try and move forward into our main event for this episode. As we're going to be having a four-way tornado tag match. Elimination style. To determine the #1 contender, or at least one of the other #1 contenders, to the tag titles. Wait, what end? The brawl. The brawl came to an end. This was what happened. As we are trying to move on into our main event now, I still can't believe what SMG3 just did. I thought now the stream. Oh, I see. Well, not yet, anyway. Because we still have our main event, as you can see here. Right, who else? You can end when I go sleep. If only I was able to time that one. What the heck is going on in my Discord? It's saying I have like 10 notifications. This is too many notifications right now. Anyway. Set up the rest of the teams, and then we'll just deal with it afterwards. Alright, there we go. Here we go with our main event. 4 teams, but only one will be joining another team to compete for the tag titles in another ladder match. And out here first we have the Super Mario Brothers. Even though it is 2 months early before the Mario Galaxy movie. And yes, I am going to see that movie. However, I don't think the Mario Bros. Minds are all there in this match, as I'm sure they are concerned about their friend SMG4 after he was brutally attacked backstage. But now, from New Legacy Inc., it is the team of John Johnny Blood and James Darnell, who are also representing their Deadlock podcast, as you could tell by the logo on Johnny's shirt. Last time that we seen New Legacy team up together, it was in episode 3 in that tag team tournament match, or the tag team title tournament, which also featured these two. Phineas and Ferb. A classic show from my childhood. And I'm sure it's been part of your childhoods as well. And much like New Legacy Inc., Phineas and Ferb are still looking for their breakout moment. Could today be that day? Here in this episode, as we have the other announce table fixed up from the last match. And here we have the Wet Bandits, Harry and Marv from Home Alone. And in the last episode, Marv was in the Open Challenge for the Pro Gaming Championship, where Harry interfered, trying to help Marv steal the title, so to speak. However, he was unsuccessful in defeating Kick Patowski in that 2 out of 3 tables match. But now they have an opportunity to try to get to the tag titles, as this match is underway. And a DDT to Johnny. And a Bulldog by Luigi. And he gets dropped with a Gourd Buster. Now please excuse me if Please excuse me if I am unable to call the majority of the action, as there's a lot going on in this match. And James has decided to leave his glasses on in this match, as Harry has a stop sign. And now he's looking to get the first elimination, but Mario kicks out, and now back and forth they go here. Exchanging pins. And finally that sequence has been broken, and is that a football? Luigi has brought in a football. He's just hitting the jabs to Ferb. You're supposed to throw the football at him, Luigi. We say about kids TV shows today. Well, we have a roll-up looking for the first elimination. So the immediate kick out. Well, to answer your question, Cinder, I'm not really sure, because for one thing, as Mario just dropped Marv with a fireball punch, but he kicks out. As Ferb is just teeing off on Harry with the barbed wire bat. But yeah, to answer your question, Cinder, as Ferb gets slammed on the concrete. Where did that table just go? The table phases through existence. As Luigi has a trash can out here. But yeah, to try to answer your question, Cinder, for one thing, I can't really access live TV like I used to do, since I live out in the country. And so I don't get all the usual TV channels like I used to do when I was younger. And the other thing is, now that I'm a lot older, I don't usually try to do any research of what everybody is watching nowadays, since I've grown up. Because, oh, the mushroom stomp. But why did I have to question that strategy? Why did Ferb break up that pin? We could have had our first elimination of the match. But yeah, when you grow up, sometimes you put most of your childhood things away. So usually you either don't have time for what you used to watch, or you've just grown out of that phase. As my controller just turned off by itself. I have to start moving the buttons a lot more. As Ferb lands a springboard. Like, I know that Lego Ninjago is still going these days. But I just find myself to be so unbelievably uninterested. So, like, I'm wondering if I had either grown out of that phase, or do I just feel like Ninjago is kind of bad now? I don't know. I think honestly, I just missed how the series used to be. As Harry tries to eliminate Mario, but Luigi with the reversal went for the stomp, but it was avoided. Now sit out powerbomb, and Ferb, but just hit Mario with something. We need to go to the replay to see what just happened. Wait, what have I done? Oh, you hit him with the Ferb smash. And Luigi taken down with the electric chair. Oh my goodness. This match is crazy. Ferb, oh my goodness, diving out onto everyone. And now look at Mario. Taking Ferb for a bit of a spin. The UFO is now, oh my goodness, Mario just collided with the steps for a moment. As everybody's just brawling outside of the ring. Ferb trying to go for a pin, but pinfalls only count in the ring. As this match has spilled out towards the entranceway. Now Johnny with a stop sign. Oh, but gets taken out with a clothesline. And Johnny has been eliminated. Wait, Marv was taken out with a double stomp. The mushroom stomp. It gets broken up. Oh my goodness! A Phineas poke. And Luigi just fell onto the steps. He kicked out of that one, and now Ferb saving Phineas from elimination there. You know what? I need to take control just to get the table spot done. This table not breaking is just driving me insane here. As Phineas goes after Mario, and so does Marv. And Samoan drop by Phineas. Now, what is Phineas looking for here? Goes for the crossbody. What was avoided now? Oh, fireball! Phineas just got a fireball to the face. But Marv just managed to kick out of that. Move that. Oh my. Okay, screw it. That's fine, I guess. Phineas puts Mario through the table. Now it's up to James Darnell to win this for New Legacy as Luigi hits the mushroom stomp on Phineas looking for the elimination, but he kicks out. Phineas just getting the shoulder up, and now the sidewalk slam from James. Oh, but he gets hung up on the top rope. Now Mario had James in the... What is he looking to do? From the top rope? From the top rope. But he missed it, and now taken down by Phineas. As Mario goes after James again. And the power bomb down. Now what Harry was looking for something there was reversed, and a reverse choke slam. Now he's looking for the elimination, but Ferb breaks it up, and now Marv has the stop sign. Also, James is close to a super finish, but oh man! Press slammed onto the stop sign. And now Mario with the mushroom stomp. As Phineas takes care of Harry, and Marv has been eliminated. And now it's up, oh man, it's just up to Harry to win this match. As Phineas is now going on the outside. And now James Darnell has the football. And he just threw it at Mario. And a Samoan drop by Ferb. Oh my gosh, what a clothesline! I think James took out both of them, but Ferb breaks up the pin. And now goes for the pin on Luigi, but Mario is there to break it up, and the referee is down. The referee was knocked down in the chaos. And now, oh, just a Snake Eyes-like maneuver into the corner. And a release back suplex. Mario off the ropes and just a back body drop. And now, wow, what a Hurricane Rana from Luigi. And Mario power bombs, but Ferb looking. Harry, he was able to kick out because, oh, the ref was knocked down, and a knee strike into the face, and now just a headbutt. And Mario, what was he trying to do there? Sends the corner. And now Ferb, pardon me, with the Ferb smash. Ferb lands the Ferb smash, and the Wet Bandits have been completely eliminated from this match. But Look at James. He's still fighting. Could you imagine if James was able to overcome the odds and win this match for his team? Well, it seems less likely. A springboard cross body, but Ferb was taken out by accident in the process. And a swinging neck breaker by Phineas. And now what is this? Frog splash. But Luigi breaks it up. And, oh, he gets powerbombed on the stop sign. But now Ferb with the Ferb smash. Wait, Phineas throwing a football, and that just broke the pin. What the heck are these guys doing? They could have had an elimination. And then they would have eliminated half the field. As Phineas is down outside the ring. And now, wow, what a throw. What a throw by James. And now just... And now the power slam to Phineas. There's Luigi. Oh wow, what a neck breaker. And now, oh come on. Phineas taking apart the announce table as now Mario is down. Luigi tried to save it, but he was too late. Mario has just been eliminated and now takes out Phineas. And it's, oh, Phineas manages to kick out. And now Luigi looking for the torpedo. Lands it. But he saves his brother. And James Darnell has just been eliminated. Whoops. Alright, let's just do this spot. Oh my goodness, Ferb! Ferb tried to fly over the top. He kind of clipped the rope on the way down. Oh boy, I better get up. These two are now fighting out on our announce table in a suplex off the table. As now Phineas tries for a submission, but there are no submissions on the outside of the ring. As Ferb now is trying to set up Luigi on our announce table once again. Well, Luigi not having that. And he goes back into the ring. And now the Phineas poke. But Luigi manages to kick out. And now Ferb was, I think Ferb said something, was saying something to his brother there. He wants to, oh my goodness! He wants to take out, he wants to take Luigi out for good in this match. As now, oh my goodness. The atomic drop and Luigi just caught his leg on the apron. Now a spine buster. And now Luigi trying to fight back into this, but it is just 2-on-1. And Luigi with a drop kick to Phineas, but what a clothesline by Ferb. Goes for the splash. But he missed the dive. And Phineas tried to set up Luigi on the announce table. But Luigi now with the neutralizer, now the torpedo to Phineas, or I mean Ferb rather, as he was trying to throw Phineas back in the ring, and now both of them went back into the ring here. As Ferb, he insists that they put Luigi through the table. Oh my goodness, Luigi caught his legs on our announce table. And now Ferb with a knockout shot. Right to Luigi's face, and now Ferb there. He wants to put Luigi through the announce table. Oh my goodness. And I just backed up. On that. As our announce table has just been completely destroyed. And Luigi and Phineas are just fighting right here in front of us. Now, trying to toss him into the steps over there. And I think Ferb is trying to tell Phineas to put Luigi back into the ring. He wants to finish this match. And now Ferb has been busted open. Luigi like a one-man army in this match, but now Ferb off of the top. Oh my, nasty landing there. And now, super kick to the chest. And Phineas with the football. Went for a corkscrew senton. It was avoided. Now, the mushroom stomp. Luigi Oh, he thought he could pull it off, but Ferb is right there. Now, a windmill kick. Reverses that one. Now Phineas with the bulldog. He snuck up on him. And now, oh, face first off the apron. And now, Phineas, oh. It looked like he was ready to put this match to bed. Luigi gets back into the ring. Where's Phineas going? Here comes Ferb. I don't know what he was going for, but it was reversed, and now Ferb catching Luigi. Oh my goodness, a football. Phineas just threw a football at Luigi. And now, we know, oh my, Ferb, he really wants to hit this Ferb smash. So Luigi exits out of the ring. I think they've completely lost the plot in this match. Because they're just doing nothing but beating each other up right now. And now Luigi thrown back into the ring. And a stop sign to the back of his head. And that's it. Phineas and Ferb are going to WrestleMania with the opportunity to become tag team champions. However, that's not... Oh my... I didn't even see that. James Darnell was power slammed onto a football. Man, there were a number of times that Phineas was just about eliminated from this match. But some true resilience was shown on display. And Luigi, he tried everything to pull off the win. But it was just too much. And it looks like Phineas and Ferb just might get their breakout moment on the grandest stage. However, to have that moment, they're going to have to beat two other teams to do it. As the tag champions and another team will be waiting for them at WrestleMania. Phineas and Ferb have punched their ticket to the grandest spectacle in sports entertainment. Luigi was eating a mushroom before he was going into the fight. Yeah, maybe. And now that is going to conclude this episode of YouTuber Revolution Wrestling. And it's hard to believe that we're wrapping up this season already so quickly. But I mean, I did start the series way late into the whole cycle of this game. So that's why this is a very quick first season. And this season all culminates on February 26th next week, because next episode is WrestleMania. What kind of WrestleMania moments are we gonna see when we get to the grandest stage? But that's all we have for today. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, make sure that you leave a like. It helps out, and it lets me know that you guys want to see this series continue. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any new videos or the finale of Season 1 next week. Follow me on Twitch for other live streams and join my Discord server if you want to talk with the community. Yes, I am wrapping up this episode because that was the main event for this episode. And we usually try to go at least 2 hours into these streams. But yeah, anyways, until episode 12, WrestleMania, or the next video, thank you all so much for joining this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys again next time. Yeet!